Hello? 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 I'm here. I'm just waiting for a second, seeing who shows up. Um, okay. 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 Comments or chat. So I'm here and I'm live, and this is Steve Cruz of Cruz Arts, Fine Arts. As you know, I'm an artist that does paintings of waves and the ocean. For those that know my work, are familiar with my work, I periodically create videos of me working, or time-lapse videos, or occasionally promotional pieces showing my work. And this session's kind of a look behind the scenes of how I do things, what I do. And I'm gonna, one thing I do use is I'd use the Adobe suite. I'll use After Effects and Photoshop and Illustrator to create graphics, compelling graphics and videos. I use Adobe Spark for blogging, and I find these very, very powerful tools communicating my process and my work as an artist, which is what I try to do to connect with my clients, customers, whatever, or you know, people that are interested in my work. So I'm on social media a lot. Some of you see my work all the time. Um, so I'm always thinking about how I can reveal either the process of my work or the work or show off, display the work itself. And I try to put that out on social media as many ways as I can. I'm trying to get my name out there. And right now in the COVID era, it's very hard to get out there, so I've been spending quite a lot of time on social media and Facebook and Instagram, and I'm putting my videos out also on YouTube, and you know, emailing my subscribers. But tonight, what I want to show you real briefly is how I use still images to create moving images. And one of the most powerful tools I have in doing that is After Effects. I am going to okay, I'm going to share with you. On the right, you see my application After Effects, and that is what I do. I use to create these compositions, these moving images. And just really quickly, I can show you. On the left, I have a series of images This shows a time, on the right is a timeline. I put all of these different files, images, on different layers, if you will, like a flip book. And it's possible with this application, it's really cool, to make them three-dimensional and set up a camera. This right here, this triangle right here, is the camera. And I've set up a sequence where the camera flies by some of my images of my paintings. And I'm going to put that, the first step is to, of course, film it, and then I put it to music, and I present it online in social media. So, you know, I've set this up, all these lines right here on the left. Here, this triangle on the, if you look at the left panel, let me see if I can make this even bigger. Yeah, I'm going to expand this a little bit. I hope you guys are seeing this. This view right here is from the top down. If I had this set up on a table and I had a camera, this is what it would look like. And each of these lines right here is a separate image. So I have the camera flying past these images, staying for a second, and then moving on, and zigzagging through this to the last image. And I'll play this on the timeline so you can see what it looks like. Let me see if this will go. Okay. Oh, let me see. Let me just play it. Why isn't it playing? Huh. Why isn't it playing? Move. Playing from 3 to, okay. Let me see here. I have this right here. Oh, you know, yeah, let me. It just takes a second because it's very heavy on, oh, you know, I know what it is. Let me change this to default. Okay, so this is a separate, and I'm gonna play this at quarter resolution. It's a lot to ask a computer to process high resolution images, so that's why it was stalling. So hopefully if I play it now, you'll be able to see the RAM preview. You see here, it should be playing pretty soon. Well, I'm trying to get it to go. On the right is the screen and what you would see as a camera would move. Huh. So here I'll scrub the screen so you can see what happens when I play this. This is at 1/4. Okay, so let me play this on the timeline. So as I scrub through this, and my dog just kind of, Pepper, come on, barged in here. So as I'm scrubbing through this, you'll see how I'm set this up. It goes, I'll stop at each little juncture, like this is going from here to here, right? I'll scrub it farther. Okay, so now it's passing this middle one. Now it's going to go to this next one right here. Right there on the right, this third one right here. So if I scrub it, so then it's going to stay here. Next it's going to go to this next one. Right? That's going to go from here to here. You see my cursor as I'm moving it. And then it will move from here to this image right here. Right? And then as I move down the timeline, it goes to this next one on the right. So if you're following this, where this triangle is, that's the lens aperture right there. That's this image right here. It's going to move to the left, and it's always advancing forward. So that's the next image, right? And then the next image right here. Okay. And some of these, the great thing about After Effects is, for instance, this one was an image that was composed so that it zooms in. So as this is going on, right? You see these images, they're pixelated, but you see that how this is moving, right? Slowly, you're going to see the next image come in. It's moving to the right. So that's this next image right here. Then it's going to go farther down past this one to this image. And you're seeing the other images in the background, kind of like an abstract gallery. I wanted that look. That's why I didn't put any background in it. I just wanted the pieces themselves to be the main focus, right? So this one zooms to the left right there. You've seen it. Seen this triangle up here moving this way, right? So that's now on this piece right here. Now it's going to this one and then this one. So then here, and goes this way, right here, stays here, so see it stays there, and then it goes to this final piece right here, and it zooms in, so it's like centered right there. And so, you know, that's the way I use this. Then it gets rendered. I go and render it, and I create a clip out of this, and that forms the basis of a video piece that I add music to and edit down and add titles. And let me see if I can show you on the project file itself again. Right here, project. This is what it looked like with all of the elements in the fade, the transitions, all that. So that's at the end right there. Okay, so let me, this is what it looks like. Hopefully it'll play. Oh no, it's at full. I have to. I'll play it down to quarter. It'll be sharp enough that you'll be able to see it. So this is I did a displacement on this with water on this title, and then fade it out, I come into the first and fade into the first image as the camera focuses on that. Okay. And because of the RAM, it may not make it all the way through. I'll show you what the full clip looks like. But you'll get an idea of how this is working. So it zooms in, and it's going to, once it fills the screen, it's going to stay there for a second and move on to the next image. So this is my first piece is backwash. I took this when I was walking on the north shore of Kauai in Hyena State Park. One wave was coming in at the same time as it was coming out. That's why I call it backwash. It's about ready to explode vertically. So now it'll be there for a second. It's actually taking longer than it would play. I'll show you how it plays. Okay. Now it fills the frame and it's going to stay there for a second. It's not going to move, and then it's going to move on to the next one. So then very soon it'll move on to the next. So now it's moving on to the next image. It's pushing in, the camera is pushing in and pushing past this first image. You see the other images in the background. Arranged. This one's Dawn Patrol. This is an early morning scene, and you may not notice it, but as we're pushing into this composition of this image is also, there's another composition where it's the image is going from pushing in to go into wider, more inclusive shot. See, you see it now that it's still. So that's what you can do, is you can recurse images in different compositions, recurse compositions, so that you can have two things happening. So this is pulling out, you see it pulling out to the full frame, to the full image, and then it'll start going to the next piece. Now it's starting to move towards the next one. See this right here? I'm giving you the blow by blow so that you know. This took a little while to do this, but I'm getting faster at these things, getting more facile. The more I use this tool, the easier it is. It's a very powerful tool. So this is Cyclops. This is looking like the inside of a wave, like a big eye. These are all watercolors, by the way. I try not to make them look washed out like watercolors. I like to use a lot of full chromas, and I push the colors a little. And I like to add detail. It takes longer, but I think it's worth it. So here this goes to the next one. This one is Down the Line. Anybody knows my work knows this piece. I believe that's Chopu in Tahiti, but I made it in a late afternoon scene with the golden sunset, the sky as big waves crashing down. This next one is Indo. It's a rock where waves break off this rock in Indonesia. I believe it's somewhere in Bali. It's a famous surf spot. And this moves on to the next one. Second. So it's coming out to the next one. Should be coming, yeah, it's moving now. This takes a lot of computer RAM, so it's slower than it actually plays when it's rendered. But this is a RAM preview. This is another spot in Hyena on the North Shore by this beach called Tunnels, famous beach. At sunset, it's called Hyena Wave. I'm going next one, which will be see the next image coming through. This one's called Over the Reef. It's a down shot into the crystal waters over a reef, where the reef is deeper. That's that blue shadow, the foam refracting the water. It's kind of abstract. That's what I liked about it. And you just notice that it's still, but it's pulling out. It's still going on as we pull to the next one, which is Ocean and Sky. Get a lot of comments and compliments on this piece. It's a dichotomy between the reef on the bottom and the wave breaking above, as it breaks forward into the sky. So here I am. Oh, I guess we're back to, oh, this is over the reef. I guess it was panning across. Yeah, this is more of a complete picture of it. And it goes through to the next piece, which is patterns. It's very saturated in green. Shows the water, how it forms sandbars on a break. And going to well, there it goes. So this is what it, after the RAM preview, you see more how how fluid it is. There you go. So I'll show you the clip, and what I'm going to do with that clip that I've rendered out is I'm going to find some music and play it, and it'll be like a little slideshow showing my work. So it's going to end of the RAM, so it'll go just skip to the front. So that's what that looks like. So you get to see what that is. So I'm going to go play this. Okay, so I'm going to stop screen sharing, and I'll play it for you, the clip. Let me see, do I have a clip here? Okay, so I'm going to start share screen, and I'm going to share with you application window. I'm going to share this. Okay, so I'll play this for you. It's about 1:20. So you've seen that. This will give you an idea of how you see it, the zigging, zagging. So I guess I didn't go far enough forward, but I may change that or may not. This is underwater wave. I didn't show that. And this is the last one, is winter wave. Now it fades out. And that, I'll have this. I'll post it tomorrow with some music. I'll find some music tonight, and I'll put it out there. I don't know if anybody's out there. I'm live. Have a chat if you want to chat with me, or have any questions. I'm here. Any comments? Let me see if there's any comments. Comments here? So I'm looking for the comments. No comments. Any chat? Anybody want to chat with me? So this will be up on. Should be seeing this on Facebook Live, on both my feed and my website, and also it's on my YouTube channel. So check it out, and I have that going out there. So this is something, this is an ongoing thing that I'm doing, and I hope that it was enjoyable, at least. You have a little bit of an understanding of my process, and I'm sharing with you. Do visit my site. I'll post this on the Facebook posts. My website's Cruise Arts Fine Arts. Let me see. Let me show you. And this is my logo, Cruise Arts Fine Arts. And that is where let me see, I have to get this off this. Show display names. Okay. Okay, so there it is. Okay, here I go. Stream. Okay. So I don't have any questions or comments in here. I see. So I'm gonna end this now, I think. But anyways, I hope this was fun, and you have a great evening. And I thank you. Mahalo and aloha, as always.